Hey everybody, welcome back to CoMO Foods. My name is Michael and let's get into our next review, alright? Well, as you can see, I did definitely keep the tissue box here for the ride, so let's get to our next review and see what we got here. Oh, cool. Alright, right now we have Booches Burgers for our next review. So, Booches Burgers is a billiards hall and is very, very vintage. I think this is probably one of the restaurants that have actually stood the test of time here in Columbia. So the ambiance is very dimly lit. They have TVs on in there to show like sports games, so like baseball and occasional football here and there. They also have pool tables as well as snooker tables for you to play. Excuse me, for you to play on in the back as well. Now getting into the food. This is some of the most juiciest food I've ever had in my life. If I stop coughing, maybe I can get around to telling to you about it. Anyway, telling you about it, alright. So, Booches have these burgers, are well known for their burgers. We should call Booches Burgers, of course. They're bigger than a slider, but they're like smaller than like a single patty. It's like that perfect in between, and super duper juicy. They put them on these buns and they serve it to you on wax paper, which I thought was really kind of cool. The one thing that they don't serve at the restaurant is French fries, which I thought was very interesting. But they do, however, serve potato chips. But once you take a bite out of the burger, it's like, French fries, what? Like, you don't even need it anymore. So they rarely ever need sides. The burgers like are about the patties like are sit up about that high or so. They're about like maybe that wide. These are like terrible measurements right now, so just work with me, guys. But anyway, yeah, they're very, very tasty. Just super duper juicy. They come with cheese, pickles, onions, and mustard or ketchup. But whenever I go, I usually get about 2 or 3. No, I'm lying. I get about 3. So let me stop lying. I usually get about 3, and I'm like good to go. But very good. I haven't had the pleasure of expanding my horizons and trying other menu items, but they do also serve chili dogs, hot dogs. What else? Potato chips, of course. They also serve a really big breakfast menu, so there's also that. But their prices are pretty moderately priced. Sometimes they can be cheap, but depending on what you order, it may be somewhat expensive for the particular item that you buy. So for the regular Booches burger, it's about $3, $3.85, I think, give or take. So that may or may not be expensive to you, but once you taste it, like, the taste is definitely worth the money. So I definitely would recommend Booches for the flavors that they do provide in their food. But the only downside is that for some reason they don't have the best amount of service there. Sometimes when you sit down, it's kind of hard for you to get a server here and there. Sometimes they'll come, sometimes they won't right when you walk through the door. So it's kind of hard to read once you walk in. Also, the owner of the restaurant does not allow you to take pictures inside of the restaurant regarding like your food or anything like that for some reason. So that's the downside, especially since we're going into a more technological savvy type of world. We want to share all these things that we do, everything that we do in our daily life on social media. So it's kind of interesting that they don't allow you to do that in that restaurant. So because of like the poor service that they provide, every once in a while, I definitely would give Booches Burgers a 3.5 out of 5 stars, which isn't necessarily bad, but they do definitely have some things that they need to work on in their business model in order to become a better restaurant. So thank you guys for checking out this review. Feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe and share these videos to everybody across the world. All right. See you guys in the next review. All right. Bye.